Hello, 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 y'all. Welcome back to my channel. This is Linda E. Bingham, and I felt like it was time to introduce y'all to the Craft Cottage, where we have begun. As you can see, these photos we're flipping through. This house was in such a mess. When we acquired this house, I was really kind of at a loss at what we wanted to do. We talked about tearing it down. We talked about restoring it. We talked about a lot of different things. And we finally come to the conclusion that we were going to put in the time, the money, the effort to remodel this house. It is a 1920s built house. The flooring, everything from the walls to the floors to the ceiling is just totally a disaster. So we decided to combine the two properties. As you can see here, we took down the fence and added a storage building. We took down the old original red brick building that was part of this house that sat between the two properties. It took a lot of work and a lot of effort to just clean the property up. Our neighbor, who was an old maid, had never been married, never had children. She passed away, and the house sat vacant for about 10 years before it was auctioned off on the courthouse square for property taxes. So we were able to get the house and the property to combine it with ours. And finally, after many months of back and forth on what to do with the property, my husband finally said, "It is yours to do with what you want." And I decided to turn it into my craft cottage. There is so much still to be done. I mean, we are not anywhere near what is floating around in my head as far as what I want to do. But we are just taking it one step at a time, one little project at a time. It had this old ugly porch that had been added on. And so one of the first things we did is tear that off so we could get to the front door. But, you know, it is just going to be a labor of love. We did do some stuff to it. There was one room that was in decent shape that we were able to salvage, and I have actually turned it into a makeshift craft cottage, so it's all temporary, the things that I've been doing in there. I just kind of needed to get this stuff out of my house, and as you can see in just a little bit, if you're following me with Confessions of a Tired House, you'll know that I had stuff stored in our home that needed to go somewhere, and it was cluttering our home and just really it created a big mess. So we found one room in this house that we could salvage while we worked on the rest of it. But, you know, it just has been one of those do a little here, do a little there projects. And I really love the fact that we took that off. But we did hire someone to come in and clean it up for us, and they cleaned it up, hauled off the trash for us. We did hire that done because our time is very limited, and the ceilings in this house, y'all, they're not even 7 foot tall. So we're going to eventually gut this house from the inside, salvage the walls on the outside and the roof, and we're going to raise the ceiling height in this. We are going to hire that done as well. It's just going to take some time, and I'm really hoping that we can do it a little here, a little there, and pay for it as we go, because I really don't want to go in debt to remodel this house. But I have a lot of cool ideas. I want it to be an open concept with a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, and it does have a carport on it, and I want that to stay intact as well. But you know, it's going to be a labor of love. This room right here was the one room we could salvage. You can see that the floor is pretty much level. It has good bones. So we went ahead and took out the ceiling and recovered the ceiling in a little bit of foam insulation. And I painted the floors. I got it to semi-functionable, let me put it that way. And I'm going to be able to use it and work out of it while we are redoing the rest of it. The door that goes into the remaining part of the house, we closed it off, and so that way nothing can get in there. And, you know, if there's any mice or bugs, or we've even found raccoon tracks in this house that, you know, we have since then closed in the places that they could get in. But it's just a labor of love, and you will be able to see that I'm able to use this one room, and I'll be doing an update as to what we've done in this room soon. So y'all just hit the like and subscribe button and come along on this journey as we redo the Craft Cottage as well as Confessions of a Tired House. Y'all have an absolutely blessed day. Until next time.